皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。よくおじです。さあ NBA 2K26 進めていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。ということで早速次の試合に行ってみたいと思います。前回の試合はねちょっと久々のね投稿になってしまって、その間ねプレイ期間が少し空いてたんでちょっとねいまいち調子出なかったんですよね。試合には勝ったもののちょっと自分のプレーは精彩を欠いたかなっていう部分があったので、今日の試合はね少し頑張れたらいいなと思ってます。だけどシュートタッチが良くないかもしれない。まだちょっとねもしかしたら感覚を取り戻すのに時間かかってるかもしれない。でもだいぶ戻ってきたかな、スリーポイントの感覚は。いいねいいね、だいぶ最高のリリースが出るようになってきたぞ。オッケーオッケー。今日の試合終わったらちょっとスキルまた伸ばしていこうかな。さあ試合頑張っていきましょう。
With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan, and our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding
早速テイタムかな決めに来たの。
Very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
さあヒーロー決めてくれる。
Pritchard and White are their guards. Out on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum, and it's Brown in at the 3-set.
前回の試合はねちょっとドリブルで突破がね全然できなかったんですよね。
Tatum down low.
テイタムが今日は爆発するか。
What hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to find his shot.
よっこいしょ、ありがとう。
Surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum against Indiana. He was
テイタムが早速強盗モードになっている。
Under pressure, Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
あれ
Stolen by Pritchard.
相手はアンクルブレイクしたはずなのにスティールされているという謎ムーブをまたかましている。テイタムが止まらないぞ。さあヒーローのスリーが来た。さあスティールが出たぞ。そしてアデバーヨが決めていく。さあリバウンド取ってね。
On the wing, Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Crosses over.
ちょっとこれはうまい。ブラウン選手か。すげえな今の。
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion,
これ決まらない。
boosting confidence.
Now Brown, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Tatum kicks to White. Tatum with the screen on Hero. And it's White missing.
さあそこに行けるか。スリーは なんとかいった。
Carries it from three-point range.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
Now here's Tatum. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Makes it off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points.
And
さ
that's
あテイタムが早速もう10ポイント。
The defense, nowhere to be found.
MP passes to Adebayo. Now Hero fires the three. Jason
何
Tatum
ヒーローのスリーが決まらない。
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. The shot
パウエル選手決めてくれないか。
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays.
さあ敵がちょっとリードを広げ始めたか。
So easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's MP.
よいしょ。ありがとう。
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Here's Pritchard. Following the basket by MP. Outside Tatum. Brown with the screen on Hawkins. Tatum's shot is
こ
off.
こでテイタムが外して。
He just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
With the fadeaway. Off the left rim
これ
and
も
out.
外れる。
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
抜かれてしまっ
Here's
た。
Pritchard. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Pritchard. 20 feet out. Count the
お
bucket.
っとこれはカウント&ワン。
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
素晴らしいパウエル選手のスリーポイントプレー。
Pass to Pritchard. Over in the corner, White. To the inside, Brown.
やってしまった。助かった。
Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And in the last face-off,
よいしょ。ありがとう。
huge advantage in free throw percentage.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Outside Tatum. For three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hero finds Hawkins. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. That's his fourth miss from the
さあ
floor.
ここ
He's
は外
made
れ
2
る。
of his shots.
そして相手の速攻になってしまうか。
Struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Cater, the basket.
おっと
And looks
相手のイリーガルスクリーンだよ。 のようだ。
That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that
よっこいしょ。
ball there by the official.
And the Celtics making a
よ
change.
しよし、今日はね
George is checked
ドリブルでドライブでも
This
ね
is what the coaches are telling
点が
him.
取れている。
No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Will it go? A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his third basket of the night.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
There's Hero with the three.
素晴らしいヒーローのスリー。
Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Here's Tatum. That one is good
さあ
again.
テイタムが得点を重ねていま
I
す。
mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Hawkins outside. Pass to MP. Powell outside. Back to MP. Out to Powell.
惜しい。
Offensive rebound.
よしリバウンド取った。
MP passes to Hawkins. Now here's Adebayo. It's good from long range.
素晴らしいアデバイオ。
He's got 5.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Steps back. Here's Tatum.
ナイスディフェンスだ。
Great defense at time from Hawkins. Adebayo down low. George with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 5 to the paint.
これはテイタムがさ2度目のもうゴードモード
No
か。
resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Washington Wizards.
The mental toughness on the road.
素晴らしいヒーロー。
But they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
A nice shot by George.
Great touch by George. This man has mastered every shot.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Austin making some changes. Garza's checked in, and Brogdon subbed in for White. MP against Brogdon. Here's Jovic. Good in the assist.
素晴らしい。
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, George. George double team. Pass to Garza. 5 to shoot. And Paul George with the 3.
さすがポール・ジョー
George
ジ。
has got his second bucket tonight.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points.
素晴らしいミッチェル選手。
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
44 seconds left in the first. Here's Tatum. And here's George for 3. Miami
さあこれは外れる。
Mitchell with it. He averages about 5 points a game. The drive by MP.
よいしょ。ありがとう。
MP's got 13 points.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
George in the post. He's covered by Shannon. Brogdon the pass to Garza. No good with
さ
the
あ素晴
lane.
らしいディフェンス
And
で
you don't see that every day. Usually he'll
ちょっと最後
close to the rim.
時間が足りなかった。
It's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead.
さあ第2クォーターに入って
Powell, he's checked in for Landry Shamet.
11点差のリードしてくれてますね味方が。
And MP subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Celtics also with a sub. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Brogdon. Screen by MP. And Jovic gets it to go. He's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
They've got Norman Powell, Tyler Hero.
やられてしまう。
Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Now Brown, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's George.
素晴らしいジョージ。いい動きだな。素晴らしいヒーロー。
MP's got 5 assists tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 28 points and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance.
うわー、変な動きになっちゃった。
When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's Gonzalez. Following the miss
さ
by
あ、素晴らしいディ
MP.
フェンスだ。
Here's Jovic. 8 points for him. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one.
Nice,
His
isn't it?
5 shots tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Walsh. Shot clock at 6. And it's George missing.
さあ、そこいけるか。
Hero, that's a two-pointer.
素晴らしいヒーロー。
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And Miami making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Boston, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And right now, for Miami, they've got to be the top pick to win the title. To be ranked number 1 at this late stage of the season.
上谷選手、うまい。
Plenty left in the tank come postseason. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates
Oh,
right
Steve
now,
Steve.
setting guys up in perfect position.
Hero finds Powell, goes up with a stripe, and there's
素
another
晴らしい。
Oh, great ball movement there.
そこ決まりましたね。
Celtics trail by 17. Outside, White. Back to George. It's White on the wing. Tatum setting the pick for White. This one for 3. And
よーし、守ってきた。
Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And a
スリーは
wide open look for
外してしまう。
3-pointers off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Heat.
さあ、パウエル選手が突っ込んでいく。
Powell inside. Tatum on him. On the wing, MV. He's covered by Brown. Powell.
素晴らしい。
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's George. 29 points for him last game against Indiana. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Brown outside. That shot
さあ、
off.
リバウンド取って。
Even with good coverage
さあ、パウエル選手
defensively
渡して
that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Tatum against Hawkins. And another
素晴らしいハケンズ
basket
選手。
Works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The
じゃあ、手の一枚。
fighting through the screen. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Myers checked in for Khalil Ware. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. MP outside. Back to Hero. Hawkins outside. Adebayo with the screen on Tatum.
ああ惜しいな。もうちょいプットバックでできたのにな。まあ、空中の魔術師のバッジ取ってからプットバック1回もできないんだよな。
RJ shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
Now here's MP. There's Hero with the three. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Pass to Tatum. Tries the spin move. Here's George. Here's Pritchard.
よしよし。さあそこ行けるか。ダメだ、止まってしまった。よいしょ。決めてくれた。
MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. After this game, they can look forward to LA, where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. From deep, George, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. MP up top. He's covered by Pritchard. Akez the pass to MP.
ダメだ、これは。
That one is off.
ドライブしてからシュート打ったつもりがその場でシュート打ってしまった。あれこれは全然ダメじゃないか。ひどい。おまたスティールが出た。はいよ、ありがとう。
Just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Tatum looking around. Pass to George. White inside. He's covered by Hero.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13.
いやー、2ポイントミスった。ひどい今のは。
Kata's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's White, and that one's drained from the low block.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than
素晴らしい。
Shots good by Hero.
And that makes it 2 3-quarters in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Powell against George. Clock at 4. George double team. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
ああ、やられてしまった。
By George. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter, and so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Heat lead by 17. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being playing outside.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future. And that concludes halftime.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
なんとかブロック。無理やりブロックしてった。ああ、これ敵のブロッカー。
Richard finds White. Tatum against Hawkins. Tatum gets it to go inside.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Here's MP.
よいしょ。ありがとう。
12 now in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And GA, you know, some people argue that
決めてくる
defense
ね
has declined in recent
テイ
years.
タムが。
Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
素晴らしいヒ
Celtics
ー
trying
ロ
to keep
ー。
that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't
お
matter.
っとこれは
Mindset,
素晴らしいスピー
discipline,
ドア
and
ッ
mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin,
プ。ああ
back
こ
to
れ
you.
は守られちまう。
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now here's White. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. There's Brown with the three. And it's
さあリバウンド取って。アルバ選手を渡して。
fourth rebound with that last one here.
さあアルバイオが決めていく。
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up, and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Pritchard. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. With Samart. Great
さあ
defensive
守って。
time from Hawkins. The Heat leading by 19 points. Here's
これは
MP
ツー
with
ポイント
plenty
か
of space.
あしかも外してしまう。
No good that
なん
time.
てこった。
Brown with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Brown the pass to Keita. Back to Brown. Miami grabs the miss.
今度こそ。
Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's MP. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hawkins finds
うわ
MP.
ダメだ。ジャンプシュートが全然決まらない。
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long
う
range
わ
jumper.
ーテイタムが決めてく
Tatum's
る。
got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
はいよ。
A
あり
nice
がと
shot
う。
by MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Celtics trail by 18. Left side, Brown. Tatum against Hawkins. Left side, Tatum. Here's White. And the three off target. The Heat leading by 18. The drive by MP.
よいしょ。なんとか決まる。
Coming off Adebayo's feet. 19 points for MP.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
In the corner, Tatum with it.
ああやってしまった。
Trying to find Pritchard and gets
お
it
なんと
to
かなんとか思った。
That's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Hero,
いや
no
ーこれは外れる。
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Tatum for three.
さあリバウンド取って味方にすぐ
Miami's
渡す。
on 1 or 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That bucket
素晴らしいパウエル選手。
Powell's got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
うわーこれはファールでカウントエンドワンダー。
Until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
MP finds Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And it's off
うん
from
これは外れてしま
three-point
う。
range. Celtics trail by 20. Outside Tatum. The three. Second chance shot. And
ああ、相手が1枚上手だ。
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Outside, Adebayo. It's good.
Nice.
Shooting 6 for 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Up top, Tatum. Marquez defending. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Brown outside.
なあ、ちょっとね、危ない。ヒーローが取ってくれた。
A slight rebound advantage for them.
速攻で決めていく。
In their favor, and it's all adding up. And obviously his momentum from the last
やばい。
game has carried
抜かれてしまう。
here tonight.
なんとか助かった。
Riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple.
さあ、速攻だ。素晴らしい。
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Brown against Powell. Pass to Cato. Brown.
うまいな。
That's 10 points for Jaylen Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Miami. The Celtics also changing it up. Mars is checked in, and Paul George is subbed in for White. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's
すごいな、アデバイオ。
as anyone in our league.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Locked in the pass to George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second
3秒バイオレーション。
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Taking a look at Miami. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Boston. Just a few spots
よっしょ、ありがとう。
You know, for the Heat, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted.
ああ、ここでゴートスキル2つ目発動していきましょう。
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by MP. And here's George for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Adebayo. 17 points in the game. Powell for 3.
ああ、これは
And this close to a 4-point play.
3本のフリースローですかね。さあ、一旦ここで退いて、さあ、第4クォーター。味方がしっかりリードを奪ってくれている。
The best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Tatum with a screen on MP. Gonzalez passes to Tatum. Sweet little floater.
テイタム決めてくる
Tatum's got
ね。
32 points in the game.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
We've got Khalil Ware.
よいしょ、ありがとう。
Then there's Murray. And Shannon in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The Celtics
今
have
日なんか
gone 2 for
スリーポイント1本ぐらいしか決めてないような気がするな。ほとんどドライブ
To the left
からの
wing.
得点だ。
Trey hands it from downtown. Walsh has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice heads-up play there from PG. Knows the defense is focused on him and whips it out for the 3.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. And here is Murray.
素晴らしい。そうだ、ウィギンズ選手が怪我してたんだ、前回の試合で。それでマレー選手がまた出てる。うまいな。
PG is dynamite from that range. You can't let him get comfortable from there.
Murray kicks to MP.
スリー、ありがとう。
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the Aces.
And he's approaching the fourth most three-point makes in a season. George dishes to Tatum. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum, one of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Here's Murray up on top, pass to Shamet. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell passes to MP.
あ、間違えた、スリー打てばよかった。
Back to Mitchell. Over Brown. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on a break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The drive by MP. Here's Murray. And the layup.
Come on.
Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Landry Shamet. And then for Boston, Kate is checked in, and it's wide in for Paul George. On defense, the Heat. Pass to Brown. Back to White. The three. MP. Miami's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
あ、やばい、ちょっと。
Screen by MP. Jovic, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it done.
あ
Dunk by Tatum.
素晴らしいダンクを決められてしまう。
This offense with Tatum is putting
じゃあここで2つ目のゴールスキルも使っていきましょう。
Pritchard against MP. Pass to Jovic. Here's MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now where? For 3, Murray. And Pritchard pulls it down. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat.
さあ素晴らしいディフェンスだ。
It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets.
スリーミスだ。ダメダメだ。
And he comes up with the deuce.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And
Oh,
stolen by
Steve.
MP. Right wing.
Ah,
Oh, and a
Katamatas.
fast break for the Heat. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
ちょっとすごいアリウープ出た。
Jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
MP kicks to Mitchell. And another
素晴ら
assist.
しい。
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pritchard against MP. .151 left in the game. Lets the 3 fly.
いやー危ない。決められたかと思った今。
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Jovic. MP outside. Back to Mitchell. Lots of room. And it's good.
Nice.
To the rim and in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one thing about this team, they never stopped pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White the pass to Brown. Back to White. And
ああ、やられてしまった。
And what a fine
さあ、最後のポジションにディフェンスしきることができなかった。
pass to Mitchell.
さあ、今日もちょっとね、スリーポイントの調子が悪かったですね。勝つことは勝ちましたが、まだまだって感じですね。
Every defense needs a fear factor. You blocked a few shots.
一応ブロックしたんだ今日。
I like that word you said, Dom. What was it?
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll do.
さあ、じゃあね、スキルをまた少し上げていこうかね。もうスピードは今最大85に対して82でしょ。ボール所持時のスピードはやっぱりまた3つぐらい上げちゃおうかな。これで次の試合は総合が81になるようですね。よいしょ。次はこれでねいきたいと思います。はい、ということで一旦ここで区切りたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。